Section 1. The Grail starts with finding good teams. We all know there's no such thing as a sure thing, but what's the closest thing to it? What do you feel you really know for sure? Do you know who's going to win the championship? Not really. How often when you think you know for sure who is going to win a game, are you right? Probably about half the time, sometimes more, sometimes less. But what if I said, can you pick a team that will win more than they lose this season? Whether it's MLB, NBA, or the NHL, you probably can pick one you feel pretty damn sure about. Most years you could just say last 2 or 3 or 4 teams that figure to be at least decent, if not excellent. So, suppose I said for every team you could pick and be right about, I could probably turn that into 3 units for you. Well, you'd probably be excited. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because we're going to need more than just a couple teams. I like to aim for 10 or so, and that means having a few ways to figure out who those teams should be. You may have already guessed the easiest way. Number 1 is who was good last year. So, check the standings, see who won the most regular season games last year. Was it the Brewers? So that's a good place to start. But add in number 2, reading all of the season previews you can find, in case you missed any big trades or injuries or free agent losses or signings on those teams near the top. Trust me, if LeBron takes his talents to South Beach, the Cavs are going to be a way different team next year. But for me, another one I always use is season win totals. You might find these at your local sports book, but you can also pull them up online from sports books, line services, or articles about season win totals. That last one, the articles, that's a great source of information because they will not only give you a number for the wins, but also an opinion on whether it might be high or low by suggesting betting over or under is the smart play. And they'll tell you why they believe that. Finding that top bunch of teams is really the only subjective thing about this system. But the key here is don't go overboard. A lot of teams can look good, but it's hard for more than half the league to be good. And you'll want to stay away from the middle teams that might have an off year or even a bad stretch, and stay with the top teams that figure to be consistent, even if they might struggle a little from time to time. My best advice? Stick with this channel. I'll be putting out my list of teams as the season gets closer to opening day, or night if you're reading this in the fall. You don't have to agree with me, but if I'd add one more strategy for finding the best teams, it would be getting the opinion of everyone you know who you think is knowledgeable, and I'd like to think I fit in that group somewhere. So as the season nears its start, you should have your teams locked down and be ready to run them through Section 2.